For me, it's about the law and people. How am I supposed to quantify the value of these things when I don't have evidence?
I'm sorry.
And how people can resolve their problems and just be better for it.
Justice with passion.
I always knew I was going to go into law because I tried to see everybody's point of view in an argument. You say one thing, she says another. So who am I to believe?
Justice with truth.
Either you make the decision or I make the decision. You won't like mine.
This is Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. Luna Hardy is suing Cheryl Hardy in the amount of $4,650. Ms. Hardy claims her mother promised to set aside the babysitting money she earned for college and says she now has no funds to use in school because her mom secretly spent it all.
Okay, Hardy family. I don't like doing family cases like this. So, Luna, you are suing your mom for $4,650. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That's a lot of money. From what I gather, this was your babysitting money that you earned while you were in high school.
Yes.
And you feel your mom spent it on things that weren't important to you, and you want that money back?
She spent it on things that were important to me, but she did not tell me that there was no money left in the account.
Oh. So are you mad that she spent the money on things that were important to you, or that there's no more money left in the account?
That there's no more money left in the account for me to use in college.
Okay. All right. Start from the beginning.
I babysat because my mom wanted me to be more financially responsible. And so I worked for 3 years in high school, and I committed to all the activities that my mom wanted me to do.
Like
and
what?
Soccer.
Okay.
And debate.
Is that something that she picked for you, soccer as a sport, or were you naturally good at it?
I was naturally good at it.
Okay. All right. So you didn't want to play soccer, or you did want to play soccer?
Eventually I did.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Because why? You enjoyed it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So did you feel forced, though, that you had to play soccer?
No, but I felt forced. I needed to be the best, and I wanted to be the best in all my activities.
Okay, I mean, I know some parents, sometimes we go overboard in what we want for our children or how good you want to be, especially when it comes to sports. But did you ever feel that the pressure from your mother and father was so bad playing soccer that you had to quit?
No.
So
I
when
felt
you say
pressure,
that you
but
felt that they wanted you to be the best, explain that to me. Because if it was overwhelming pressure where, you know, it led to you not performing well, you being unhappy, obviously that's important for us to understand.
I wanted to be the best because I wanted to earn a full scholarship in college, which I did.
Good for you. Good for you. So she made you, in quotations, play soccer, which you really enjoyed and became very good at it. Debate, your mom made you take debate classes? No. Oh, okay.
I chose
through
school.
Okay. What else did your mom make you do?
That was about it. I just worked really hard in my school classes and made sure I excelled in academics.
So then you babysat, you earned $4,600 and obviously $4,650 while you were babysitting your junior year, correct? Or your senior year?
I was babysitting for 3 years, so.
Okay, so you earned this money, and tell me then what happened with the money. You put it in a bank account, you gave it to your mom. Go through the facts.
My mom wanted me to give her the money because she believed that I wasn't financially responsible enough to keep it on my own.
Okay.
So I listened because I want to be a good daughter and make her proud.
Okay, so you would give your mom every time you would make money.
Yes.
Did you, Mrs. Hardy, have an agreement with her? Listen, I'll put the money away and I'll sit down with you and show you every month how, or every couple months, every quarter, how much you have? Or did she have access to the bank account?
She did not have access. Okay. However, she did have access to me. We agreed to put away $50, which was partial of her spending or partial of her
income from babysitting?
Her income, thank you. And when she needed something, would ask me for the funds.
Okay, and like what would she need? Like, give me examples of things, because she says you basically spent it all.
So we spent it on a soccer team. She joined a soccer team and she did very well. We also got her a sewing machine so she could start her own fashion business as she requested.
A fashion business, really? And how much was the sewing machine?
At least $1,000. We looked at several.
Okay, and how long did you use the sewing machine for?
I only used it for about 6 months at the end of high school.
What did you do with the sewing machine afterwards?
I stopped because I was getting ready to go to college.
Did you know how expensive the sewing machine was?
I was aware of it. I was.
Did you think your parents had money to throw away, $1,000 on a machine you only used for 6 months?
No, I didn't.
Did you try to resell it before you went to college to get some money back? Did you make any money from your side business of making clothes? You were a fashion designer for 6 months. Did you make any money? How much money did you make?
I made about $600.
$600. Okay. Did you ever question or even ask, Mom, thank goodness, geez, this is great, Mom. You didn't have to spend the money. How much was it? Did you ever ask your mom how much it was?
No, I didn't, but I said thank you. I was grateful.
Okay, all right. And then, because money does grow on trees, right? I mean, it's like, our kids. The problem with our job as parents, Luna, is that it's like we have a never-ending invoice with our kids. Always. They're always on. They're always spending, even though they're adults. It's just never ending. And we don't complain. If we can do it, we do it. If we can't, we can't.
Coming up on Justice for All.
And I actually spent more than she gave me on her.
Tell me.
The sewing machine, soccer, going out.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Luna Hardy, who is suing her mother, Cheryl Hardy, for fraud.
As parents, we have to, did you ever ask your parents how expensive it was to raise you? To feed you? To clothe you? To pay for school? To pay for gas? To pay for extracurricular activities? Did you ever wonder all those things, how expensive they are?
School was free. It was a public school.
Okay, oh my goodness, it was a public school. How about your clothes? How about the food you ate every day? How about like prom, in and of itself, prom? How expensive is prom nowadays?
Very.
At a minimum, $1,000. You've got to have the dress, you have to pay for the limo, you may go to the after party, the pre-party. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing a number. I know it's at a minimum $500 for a parent. Unless you buy a dress for $1 and you don't eat and you don't take a limo. And as parents, we want to give everything we can to our kids, right? Just a little bit better than what we had, right?
Yes.
Just a little bit better. So they're grateful and they enjoy themselves. So you got, from what I understand, you at a very prestigious college.
Yes.
Okay, you're in your second year of college, right? And you are still suing your mother for $4,650 from babysitting money.
No, that's not right.
Oh, it's not?
I'm in my first year of college.
Okay, so you're in your first year of college, and you are suing your mother for $4,650.
Yes, because I have no money to spend in college.
Do you give her a stipend for college to spend?
She has a full ride, which she acquired with some of her skills that she developed during high school, including
How about like spending money? Do you give her some money a week, or do you not? What do you?
We don't have the funds for that.
Okay, all right. So then everything's paid for you, but you're saying you need money for extracurricular stuff.
No, I need money to pay for my books in college and food.
Have you
Full ride, honey, full ride.
Your mom says you have a full ride. That means all of that is covered. Your food, your books, and tuition. So what is it that you need money for? Yeah. If everything is covered.
That's not the point. The point is she didn't tell me that she used my money.
But you just said that she used your money for important things.
Important things for me, but she didn't tell me. She didn't communicate with me.
Okay, why didn't you communicate with her, Mrs. Hardy?
We did communicate. We didn't itemize exactly what we spent on or what was okay, but when she asked for something, we had the money. She did not go without.
Did you ever show her exactly what the $4,650 were spent on?
No,
I have it right here in front of me if you would like to look.
Okay.
She never
Go ahead,
showed me
look.
this.
Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to look at it. Did you ever spend, while she's looking at that itemized list, Mrs. Hardy, did you ever spend any of her money on something for yourself, your husband, or the household?
Never, and I actually spent more than she gave me on her for things that she asked for, that she wanted. And
Like
that have
what? Tell me.
the sewing machine, soccer, going out, if she wanted a new outfit, if she needed any supplies for her debate team, which she's gotten multiple awards for. Okay. Taking time off, I didn't charge extra for, so that I could be there and support her, because that's my job as a mother.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And did you tell her when the money ran out?
When she asked at the end of the year, the funds had been pretty much completed,
Okay.
and what was already in sorts was already being sent out to different bills and things like that we had accumulated
And
for
I heard
her.
that this argument came about because she threw a tantrum because she wanted to go on an extra graduation trip?
Which was covered by her father when it was brought up.
Okay.
But we didn't have the funds for that trip, and it was not something that we could fork more
So how
money
did your
out for.
husband pay for that trip? That extra trip?
With his own funds.
Wow. Okay. All right. And does anything look irregular in the statements? Anything that you see that your mom spent on her? Did she get her hair done? Did she go out to dinner? Did she go to New York? Anything? Anything there that looks just irregular so we could make sure there's no fraud here?
No, nothing looks irregular.
I really appreciate how detailed you are about your mother spending money and how passionate you are about that. But money doesn't grow on trees. And it's kind of disrespectful that you're suing your mother for $4,650 when you've been way more expensive. Has she ever put that in your face? Has your dad ever put that in your face? I have never once told my daughter, this is how much your college cost me.
Coming up,
Could you have made it somehow? I'm sure you could have.
If we wanted to give up other things, I'm sure we could have figured something out. Like
Right,
I could have
you
been
could
a
have.
hooker.
Okay.
But I mean, there's always some way to figure it out, especially for our daughter who we love.
you're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Luna Hardy, who is suing her mother, Cheryl Hardy, for fraud.
Your parents raised you. They pay for everything you ever need, want, and even don't need and want. And then they get sued for doing so. Because
I'm not suing her for everything that she's ever done.
You're
I'm suing her
for
for the money that I made through
$4,650.
babysitting.
But you both agreed to use for important
No.
things. You said at the beginning.
She didn't
of
tell me
your
that she was
case,
using it in high school.
You said at the beginning of the case it was important things. It is not my problem if you didn't sit down with your mother and say, what are important things? And maybe, Mrs. Hardy, you should have sat down with your daughter and actually had a meeting of the minds and said, this is what I'm going to use it for, because money doesn't grow on trees. Your dad and I cannot afford to give you everything you want. We're trying to, but because you're doing club soccer, you're doing debate, you're doing extra stuff, the money's going to come from here. Could you have afforded all of that, the extra soccer, the extra debate? Could you have made ends meet?
It was not in our budget.
Okay, but could you have, just out of curiosity, could you have made it somehow? I'm sure you could have.
If we wanted to give up other things, I'm sure we could have figured something out. Like
Right,
I could have
you
been
could
a
have.
hooker.
Okay.
But I mean, there's always some way to figure it out, especially for our daughter who we love.
I mean,
we try
it's
our hardest for.
It is like the definition of audacity, and you know what audacity is, right?
Yes.
For a child to sue a parent for $4,650 for babysitting money that I wanted to use because I want to go out, because I'm in college, and you gave me everything that I need, but you know what? It wasn't enough because you're such bad
this is
parents.
the money I
You
made.
used my savings, but you knew your mother was using it for
No, I
important
didn't.
things. You
I
said
gave
at
it
the
to
very
me.
beginning.
I gave it
And
to her because she
even
made
in-
me give it to her.
You even
and
in
I
your
wanted to be
listen,
respectful to her
listen.
terms.
You are a bright young girl. You are going to one of the best universities in the nation. Don't act stupid.
Coming up,
You're really going to have to take a good look at yourself in the mirror and figure out, why the heck did I just drag my mother in to court for $4,650?
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Luna Hardy, who is suing her mother, Cheryl Hardy, for fraud.
You're really going to have to take a good look at yourself in the mirror and figure out, why the heck did I just drag my mother in to court for $4,650? What is my problem? Honestly, there is no legal binding contract. There is nothing under the law that would make me say your mother owes you $4,650. You both agreed that you would use that for important things. You have it in your statement. If you don't remember writing it again, that is not my fault.
It was never written.
It is not the court's fault, okay? You freely gave your mother because you knew that you wanted to spend it on important things. You did. For you to turn around and sue her now for money that was used on you, you yourself said you didn't find anything irregular in the statements.
She didn't
Nothing,
tell me.
everything was spent on you. Air flight to go from home to the university, I understand, are expensive because you guys live about 4 hours away by plane. Who pays for those air flights?
We do.
You do. Oh, why don't you start suing her for the first year? Did she come home for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Did she come home for Christmas?
Yes.
For spring break?
Yes.
Oh, how much is that? Maybe $3,000? Maybe a little less? Why don't you sue her for that?
She's my family.
She's your daughter. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, again, I said, I cannot believe that the breakdown of communication, there's nothing in here, in your statements, nothing about you guys that says to me this is a bad family. It is a bad relationship. Like, there are no red flags here.
Judge Perez's verdict when Justice for All returns. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez.
So this is an important lesson for you, to not assume that what's in your brain is the same thing that's in everybody's brain. In business, when you graduate from college, you need to make sure you express yourself. So I do not find that there was a legal binding contract. On the contrary, I find that there was an understanding between a mother and a daughter. Let's use your babysitting money for important things. If important things for you then were not debate, soccer, extra things, your sewing machine, that's immaturity.
My mom.
But those were important things that your mother felt that they were. Okay? So based on the evidence, I will deny your claim, Ms. Hardy, for $4,650, and I will rule in favor of the defendant.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
Mom, do you have any final words?
Love you. I absolutely love you. And I've always done my best for you.
I love you too. And I've always worked hard because of you.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.